Hello and a very good morning, good afternoon. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby and welcome to Wake Up Call. Thank you for joining us. This is the show where we give you a bit of a sneaky peek, a sneak preview as to what is going to be coming up over the course of the day today. And it is a really exciting day because not only do we have a mammoth cartload for you coming up a little bit later on this evening, 7 o'clock UK time, but we've also got a brand new launch for you coming up as well, which I'll tell you more about in just a few moments. And of course, with it being a wake-up call, I'm not on my own. I mean, can you imagine for the next hour and a half? Seriously, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I am here with the lovely Michelle who's just to my left. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Excellent stuff. What have you got coming up for us today? What are you going to be demoing?
Oh, so today we have got the new Year of Crafts box. I've got some floral animal dyes and the Knitwits Positivity. Love the Knitwits Positivity, so yeah. Excellent stuff.
And we've got coming up on Cartload for you some of the best prices you've ever seen on the likes. That Knitwit Positivity collection, by the way, you'll not believe the deal we're doing on that. And also, if you love those floral animal dyes, wait till we show you those. An absolute nonsense price coming up on those on Cartload. If you're up now and watching, then you will definitely grab those deals. I'll show you in just a few moments' time. The other exciting news is we also have a friend of ours joining us today. Now, if you're here in the UK, you may know of a little show called the Great British Sewing Bee, and from that show, delighted to say that joining us this morning is the lovely Adam Brooks. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Ben. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. Delighted to have you here with us. And can I just compliment you straight away on the outfit today?
Well, waistcoat, you're a man of taste, obviously.
I mean, we are going to get on brilliantly, I think, over the course of the day. You're going to be joining us a little bit later on. Have you got a bit of a sneak peek as to what you're going to be showing us?
Yeah, so I'm going to be going through the Junior Shape Cutter, which is a brilliant tool to use when you're quilting and patchworking.
Excellent stuff. We'll look forward to that in around about half an hour's time or so. But before all that, so many deals to go through, so many items to show you, and of course a launch day coming up this afternoon from 3. Debbie Fisher is going to be in, and we've got the brand new Year of Craft, which you are going to absolutely love. 145 elements in total in this brand new collection. And the great thing is, if you've been collecting these, obviously this is the next box that you want to get your hands on. If you are brand new to them all, we've actually got the original Year of Craft for you a little bit later on as well. But it is brand new, 145 elements, and it is all about let's party. And the great thing about this too is the fact that you're going to get inside the box the next booklet to go in your folder, which you'll already have if you've got the original Year of Craft as well. We're going to be unboxing that a little bit later on with Michelle and having a good look through it. However, if you want to get it now, you can grab it $34.99, $39.95, or of course, if you're platinum, £27.99 or $31.96. We'll show you the box. It is flying out of the door already. Oh, are you joking me, Johnny? 25% of the stock of this has already gone. As I say, designed to add on to the original Year of Craft and the Year of Craft family and friends, gift giving and happy holidays. You've got stamps, you've got dies, you've got stencils, pattern papers, and as I say, that booklet is going to be in there for you as well. Ribbons, card blanks. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. And as I say, if you've already got the Year of Craft with that binder, you've got more to be able to pop into there as well. Flying out the door. 25% of the stock gone. Johnny's just gone, which means you need to be getting your hands on it because that will disappear, I am sure. Now, also coming up for you a little bit later on, we've got Cartload. Now, on the Cartload show tonight, it's like Cartload last week, where I was literally going, best ever price, best ever price, best price yet, best price yet. You're going to be seeing more of that over the course of the show tonight as well. 7 o'clock here in the UK with myself and Debbie Fisher. Wait till you see the price that we're going to be bringing you on this collection. It is the Knitwit Positivity 6-piece selection. If you didn't get this collection initially, then you'll definitely be wanting to jump in and grab this. If you bought the initial collection, you'll want to come back in and grab this anyway to give as gift to friends, to stock up on the paper pads, because you're going to get everything that you're seeing right here for that unbelievable price. Can you believe this, right? This is worth £93 or 107. What did you say, Michelle?
The price. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly what she said. Look, should be this. Look at the platinum price today. £18.40 or $20.80. The stamp and die set. Forever Friends, £20. So basically everything else you're getting for free, but you're going to get this amazing. Do you want me to flick through it now or more later on? More later on. But you've got your die cut topper pad, which is just stunning. You've then got all of the matching cardstock to go with it as well. You've got stamps and dies galore. What a buy this is. £23, $26. Do not miss out on this collection. It's the best price that we've done it for. Seriously, you need to grab this. And if you like the look of the Positivity selection, then you are going to absolutely fall off your chair when you see the best ever price we're going to do on the floral animal dies. These, when we launched them, flew out of the door. Just so very different to anything I think that we've done before and that perhaps that you've seen before. We've taken flowers that you love, we've taken animals that you love, morphed them together and created 4 of the most stunning dies you'll ever wish to see. It's a £40 or $60 or $50 bundle that you're getting for this price. Sharp intake of breath from across the other side of the studio. £9.58 platinum, $12.43. You've got your wolf, you've got this absolutely gorgeous hare, you've got your butterfly and the stag. And if you've not seen these before, you can see why these have been so popular. Absolutely stunning. 2 dies within each, of course. You've got your outer die and then you've got your inner detailed die as well, giving you even more versatility. But if you are just wanting the most exceptional dies, the most standout dies that combine that floral and animal element, you need to grab these today. But whichever way, for that price, you would be a fool to miss out on this. £9.58, $12.43. I think certainly 3 stars of the day you've seen there right away. Get in nice and early because they will be flying. Something else which has already been flying this week is the Get It, Got It, Good. Yes, so if you love your Spectrum Noir products, you no doubt will love your acrylic paint markers. These are brilliant, and we're going to give you a 16-piece set here, which includes your brights. You've got 4 in there. You've got your jewels, your pastels, and your essentials, and you can see from this little video, you can use these on a whole host of materials as well. £23.97, $29.85, less your platinum membership, as we know the majority of you are. That deal's phenomenal. Great opportunity for you to get in and grab those pens, but of course that deal only runs until the end of play on Sunday, when the price will go back to where it should be. Lots of lovely comments already coming in. Katie's in this morning. Good morning from a dark and cold Oxnard, California. Another rough night, but oh so glad to have a lovely community to show me pretty things and share my day. Katie, it's lovely to have you here with us. Send Paper Hugs is in from Cleveland. Terry's in from frosty Ohio. Good morning to Georgianne. Good morning to Stephen, and also Ben McCarthy, who says good morning all. The cookie man. We love your cookies. Good morning, says Laurie from Ohio. Katie says, oh, hello, Adam. Nice to meet you. Terry says, welcome, Adam. Lots of you already chatting about the collections on the show. I must also say a very good morning to Betty, who's from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. I've got to learn that second line, Johnny. Although it's become a bit of a thing now, hasn't it? That maybe we just finished just the first line. If you want to get in touch and say hello over the course of this show, then make sure you get in touch, whether it's Facebook or on YouTube. But let's get started with this year of craft. Let's party. Are you joking me? We're at 30% of the stock gone. Cancel the 3 o'clock show. Cancel the 3 o'clock show. Yeah, we'll all have a rest. Someone ring Debbie. Tell her not to bother coming up. 30% of the stock gone. If you're wondering, shall I get this? Shall I not get this? Let's have a good look through this with Michelle and have a look through the box itself. What do you make of these Year of Crafts? They're fantastic, aren't they?
They are really fantastic. They're great little kits. Perfect add-on to, so if you got your main bundle, perfect add-on to these. And this one is no exception, just as fabulous, just as fun. So we're gonna have a quick look through it. So
okay.
Straight away, on the top we've got some lovely inspiration. Lovely inspiration and the beautiful Sarah. And so we're gonna open it up, and straight away, as all our boxes are, wrapped with that beautiful tissue paper. And then straight away you've got your A Year of Craft issue 5 magazine. So just a quick flick through, lots and lots, absolutely jam-packed full. Oh, look at all the iris fold in there, look.
Oh yeah.
That's coming up soon. So the iris folding looks harder than what it is. Once you see how easy it is to do, actually, it's quite addictive. So yeah, it's a beautiful, lots of inspiration for beginner, intermediate and advanced projects in there.
Yeah.
Assorted ribbon, as always, in 3 different widths. Beautiful party colours there. And then some beautiful stamp sentiments there. All of which I love.
Yeah.
A little box of wishes, make all your wishes come true. Let's have a party. I like that. Let's have a party.
Yes.
Definitely. Oh, is there Happy Cake Day on there?
Where's Happy Cake Day?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, well, you filming?
Happy Cake Day. Now, that one's Happy Cake Day, let's have a party.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Every day should be cake day.
It should. Happy Cookie Day. Oh, wait until you see what he's making for me to bring up next time.
Oh, you can't say that and then not say anything else.
He is making a chocolate chip cookie pie.
Wow. This is Michelle's partner Ben, by the way, in case you're wondering, who messaged.
I think the reason I married him is because he can cook so well.
He's a feeder as well, by the way.
He is a feeder.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some more of those beautiful stamps. I think these are Lee Holland, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, some beautiful ones. And then some dies. Oh, rainbow. You cannot be a rainbow die. And it cuts all the layers out separate, so you literally can layer it up. And then 3 different size card blanks.
So
and
much
then
in here.
So much. 3 different size envelopes to go with your card blanks. And then some stencils. We will take these out and have a look. I think there is 18 cards. Just bear with me. 6, 12, 18. Yes.
18, yeah.
18.
But obviously,
So,
you're going
yeah.
to make a lot more than that because you've got all of the...
Absolutely, because that's just a consumable.
Yeah.
So once that's gone, you've got your own card blanks that you can use all the rest of these with. So let me bring that piece of paper back in again so you can see that better. We can't even see that better.
Oh.
So,
Bit of paper from the bottom, maybe.
there we go. There we go.
There we go.
So that beautiful, it's almost like fireworks.
Looks like a firework display, yeah.
And
Fantastic.
then we've got a lovely
like
champagne bottle,
Yes.
wine bottle, a Coke bottle for the kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then that lovely beautiful background stencil there. And then again, we've got some templates in here. And this one, these are lovely. So again, I'll put it on there. So that makes a lovely cake wedge box.
Ooh.
So you put base and your lid. Perfect. I don't know. I don't think I'd be right happy if someone gave me a piece of cake that small.
You'd want about 3 or 4 bits, wouldn't you, to be honest, if it was that
you
small?
would, definitely.
Yeah.
So,
That would not be a happy cake day.
No, that would not be a happy cake day.
That would be, where's the rest of my cake day?
It would. So lots and lots of beautiful papers in here. So we've got those dots. Let me put them to the side. So brilliant, beautiful patterns in these. Oh, look at that one. Look how
Wow, that is really cute.
bright and cheerful that is.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, oh, and this one is my absolute favourite. I love that piece of paper. So you get a couple, but we also do have the extra paper pads, don't we?
I love these rainbows. I think these are super cute.
They really are. So rainbows, some beautiful checked paper. This is definitely a celebration box. The papers and everything in it are just hugely bright and cheer you up on a miserable rainy day.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit miserable at the minute, isn't it?
It's a little bit miserable, a little bit cold today as well. Very miserable. Nicola's just gone, it's very miserable.
Awful.
Are you talking about the show or the weather?
And then we've got some lovely little pop-out elements there. Part of cake time again, look, you can't beat it. And then, so this is our coloured card. It's
got a real, I mean, it's Let's Party. Some of the elements have got a bit of a mischievous, sort of childlike feel about them, I think.
They really have, definitely.
Really, really love this collection.
And this is beautiful. It's literally a rainbow of card in there. So literally beautiful, absolutely beautiful box. So you literally, and to add on to your, obviously so if you've got the main bundle, you've got all your gems still, all your other elements in there to go and work perfectly with this. And then you obviously, your little booklet you can put in your folder with your others, gaining a huge amount of inspiration, which is brilliant. You know, if you want a quick make and you're not really sure what you want to throw together, get your folder out, have a quick look through your booklet or your booklets, because there'll be lots in there, and inspired straight away. So I think what we will do is we'll have a little play. So I'm just quickly going through this book.
Almost a third of the stock gone, by the way. It's just flying out the door.
I'm not surprised, it's beautiful. So I literally, when I got this home and I thought, what shall I make? I literally came to the first thing and I thought, ooh, pencil pot.
Yeah.
So I didn't even get any further through. I was too excited by the pencil pot. So I thought, that's what we'll do. We'll have a little play and make of the pencil pot. So I've brought in a piece of card, and all the instructions and the measurements are in there for you, so makes it brilliant, easy, quick. So I've got a piece of card, and it tells me to cut it down to 10.5 by 7.5.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you can see my score lines. So it asks me to score it at 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10. So each side is 2.5 inches wide. And then it gives you a 1/2 inch tab. And then on this side, it asks you to score it at 2.5 again. So your base pieces are the same size as the width of your pencil pot pieces.
Okay.
So we're just going to burnish all my score lines. And then we will cut our tabs.
Great thing about these craft boxes as well is the fact that if you are new to these today, it's not like you have to have had the other sets, is it? To kind of grab these. You can start your year of craft collection right now. They all work independently of each other. But of course, if you were there from the start, and we have got the original year of craft, which we'll give you details for a little bit later on. And that basically is, it's a bumper box full of goodies, but you've got your ring binder with that as well. And then with all the year of craft add-on boxes that we've had, because this is number 5, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You then got, like in this particular box, a magazine with ideas, with information, with projects. You can keep them all in your ring binder, and then you've got something that you can go back to time and time again. So year round, you've got lots of ideas, you've got lots of inspiration, because there must be those days, I know there's lots of very, very talented crafters both here and watching, but there must be those days where you want to do a little bit and, the mind goes blank. A bit like the old writer's block.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, a bit of crafter's block.
Yeah.
We do. And sometimes it's nice to just have a flick through, and it instantly then gives you a little bit of inspiration. And you think, oh, I'm going to make that. But it's nice. If someone says, can you make me a quick card for this or that, you can just have a quick flick through and, get inspired straight away, definitely. And like I said, because there's beginner, intermediate and advanced projects in there, there's something for your time scale. So if you literally need to throw something together quickly, you can.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you want something a little bit that takes you a little bit longer or a bit more in depth, you've got it in there as well. So what I've done is it's asked me to take 2 different coloured card and patterned. So it's to mat and lay your sides. So we're going down in 1/4 inch increments. So that's 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. So then 2 by 4 1/2, and then finally your patterned is 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. So we're just going to mat and layer all these up.
Okay.
But I had to use that one. I mean, it shows you a different, you can pick whichever paper you want, obviously, to go on. But I just loved, oh dear, I'm going to have to learn to flick.
Yes. Yes.
My tape pen.
That's it. Yes. the flicking technique.
This one. I was using this one last night, and this one's quite stringy, for want of a bit. It's almost like it's gone a little bit warm.
Oh.
And you sort of.
Maybe just practice the flicking.
Yeah.
It wasn't flicking last night, from what I've heard. It was flocking, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flocking and flicking. Don't want to say that too quickly.
No, definitely not.
But I think you'll find, with your tape pens, whether they be the dotty ones or the glue tape pens, if you just give it that little
it's
flick.
just the flick at the end.
Just helps you keep it in the best possible order. There's lots of love coming in, by the way, and so many of you saying that you bought this Year of Craft, and I know that you've already bought it because 33% of the stock has gone. Katie says, I bought my Year of Craft already, snaffled that one up, presto. Sue just saying, ordered this yesterday, cannot wait to get it. Katie just saying, isn't the box just gorgeous? Nefertiti says, this looks like a fun project for my students. That's the thing as well, isn't it, with a lot of projects in this book, if you do, maybe you are a teacher, maybe you run sort of club, lots of projects in here, aren't there, that you can share with people of all ages and abilities, Michelle?
There is, and it's perfect. Like I said, because you have your beginner, intermediate and advanced.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you've got in your club or your class, there's going to be something in there for everyone to be able to do. And it's a perfect addition to that main box, which we do have still, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
So perfect addition to that. So I'm going to layer all these on before we make the box up. Makes it easier. Don't make your box up first.
Lots of other chat as well by the goodies we've got coming up on Cartload. There's lots of nitwits. I mean, no. I mean, lots of chats about the nitwit collection. Shaddai saying nitwits are steel. Oh my word. Busy Lizzie saying, hi Ben, the positivity bundle. What a bargain. I've got the whole collection, but I'm thinking of getting more. Sending Paper Hug says, I'm loving the paper pads that go with the Year of Craft box. And plenty of you just telling me that you've already got in earlier than even the wake-up call to grab this this brand new Year of Craft. Let's party. And Linny just saying, hi Linny, good afternoon everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Edinburgh. So glad these collections are being shown, reminding me what I have hidden away. And no need to buy anything today. Sorry Ben, lol. That's outrageous. Need to buy anything.
The extra paper pads.
Yes. And have you got Linny, have you got the new Year of Craft box? Have you already got this? And how can you resist the Nitwit collection again? Or those floral animals again. At that sort of price, you almost want to double up and buy them again, don't you?
You definitely do. You can never have too many paper pads.
No.
Definitely not. So I always, doesn't tell you to do this, but I always just trim a little bit off.
Yeah.
I think for one, just force of habit, and it just makes it easier for me to put my bottom together.
Yeah.
So there we go. So I'm just going to tape that last one. But obviously if you was at home, you'd glue it more securely. And then we'll glue it straight. Shall we try and do it straight?
Well, whatever you fancy, really.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of a wong.
No.
There we go. So that's that bit. And then it also asks me to cut out 2 pieces of white card that are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then a piece of paper, purple card, which is 3 by 3. So we're going to stick these together, and this is going to be the bottom of your pen pot. So just stick that together. We'll stick it together straight. And the good thing about our tape pens is, I say this every time I stick something on wonky, until you've given it a good final burnish, you can pull it apart carefully to realign your piece of paper or card.
You've been a bit wonky today.
Yeah, it's not playing for me. Maybe I need my eyes testing. So, just going to...
I've got an eye test tomorrow, actually.
Have you? Just place that in the middle. I would, if I was at home, I would probably use my wet glue to stick this on.
Yeah.
But just for speed here. So that's your pen pot. And then what I've done is, I've got that. In fact, I'm just going to grab it out of my box. The beautiful rainbow die. So we're going to use this. So just put that to the side. So I've already cut out some of my rainbow. And then, so literally, so the card in the pack, like I say, is a rainbow of colours, literally. So I've already cut some out. And then so I've got my red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. So I'll run this through. So the rainbow cuts out, obviously, the whole lot.
Yeah.
You don't throw your other bits. So, you know, I cut out my red one, so I had 7 pieces of red, but I haven't thrown the rest away.
I see. But you're going through all the cards stuck in one go now, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll use the rest to make more rainbows, just in a different order, basically. But, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, I like to do things that are not the conventional colours. So having a upside down coloured rainbow, it's just fun.
Why not?
It's a fun box, so, you know, do whatever.
And that's the point again, isn't it? Have a lot of fun with this. You've got, you know, dies, templates, stamps that you're going to be able to use all year round with this too. And as I say, don't be put off if you're seeing this for the first time and you're going, oh, well, I haven't got box 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. These work all independently of each other. The great thing is they are, as Michelle's already touched on, like craftable for everybody. There's so much value for money in these, and yeah, once you've got this box, you may then decide to come back and you know, see if you can get any others, get the original Year of Craft as well, because the point is that you've got lots of craftability, great value for money, and you can just have a lot of fun and a lot of inspiration with these as well, which I absolutely love. You're never left alone with us, are you?
No, absolutely not. I'm just going to run this one back through.
Okay.
But no, they are definitely a perfect standalone box. So if you're not sure about going for the big box, get this. And then once you've got that and you're addicted, then you can go back and get the big box.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely standalone. You've got everything in there to make and play for hours.
Great Christmas gift as well if you're stuck for something to buy for someone crafty.
Yeah, because it's like literally add a bit of, you know, you need a little bit of glue or something like that. Obviously your basic tools. But besides that, you've got everything in that kit there that you do need.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it's a nice easy shape to wrap as well.
Oh, yeah, that's what we like.
Even more of a bonus.
So we've got red, orange, my yellow, green and blue. Does that one go? So it's a bit like a jigsaw actually. It's how many
layers does it cut? 4?
I went through 2 at a time, but it will cut more. It will
singing
cut
in
through
my
more.
ear going on. They're singing the rainbow
Red,
song.
orange. I've lost
and yellow
Red,
and
orange, yellow,
pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Is that right? I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too.
Love it.
Thanks for joining in, everybody. They were singing in my ear, and then as soon as I started singing, everybody stopped.
When I was at infant school,
Yeah.
and we used to have an assembly at the beginning of the day, we used to sing that. And
Yeah.
for every colour, the head teacher would pick out someone in the assembly that had that colour top on.
What, and
you'd go stand up, and when they said red, you had to sing red.
Right.
And I never got picked, ever.
Is that because you wore black?
I think it's because I never had the right colour on, which I used to say to my mum, it's assembly today, can I have a particular colour top on?
Yeah.
And she never did it.
Aww. Did you? So you wanted to get picked then?
I did.
Ah.
I just stood up there and refused to sing,
Yeah.
but I still wanted to get picked, and I never did.
Ah. Well, we could do it again right now. We could sing it again, and you can choose one to be if you want. You can, if you want to.
Again, look, I still ain't got the right colour on.
Oh, you got your red
I've
hair.
got red hair. Yeah.
Yeah. So you yeah, go and sit down, and then we'll start singing, and I'll pick you to sing the. No, you don't seem that keen now all of a sudden.
No, because I've just realised that I'm going to have to sing a word, and that's not a good thing at all. Like, no, not singing.
Dear. I love that. I used to get people up in assembly to
It was so much fun.
sing.
But yeah. No.
Did you have to go and stand up the front, or did
Yeah.
did they just randomly go, right, today you're red, you're yellow, right, and when we start you stand up and sing and then sit down again?
No, we had to go stand at the front.
Ah, wow. Funny, isn't it, some of the songs you used to sing in assembly?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice cheery song, but just a random, I don't know, just a bit of a random song to have. We used to sing things like All Things Bright and Beautiful.
Yeah, we used to sing that as well.
The other one which we used to sing, and it always used to get me, and it's a lovely song, but we used to sing, oh yes, we got the whole world in his hands, he got the whole wide world in his hands, he got the whole world in his hands, he got the whole world in his hands, he got you and me, brother, in his hands. But it was about 10 verses, wasn't it? No, the one we used to sing really randomly. Do you know the song Ralph McTell's Streets of London?
No.
We used to sing that in assembly. It's like, I mean, it's a nice song, but why did we sing that in assembly? Have you seen the old man in the run-down market, kicking up the papers in his worn-out shoes? I mean, welcome to the new day, everybody. Ralph McTell. I mean, it's funny, isn't it, when you look back at what you used to sing. Let us know if you've got any school stories, any strange songs you used to sing in school assembly. In our school, it was the thing was you were very privileged if you got to wheel in the projector, because we had one of those big overhead projectors and used to lay the slides on with the words. And if you got to wheel it in, plug it in, and then we had a little head that you used to go like move it up as the words changed. But then sometimes you moved it too fast, and then the whole school stopped singing because you'd moved the words up too quickly, and then you didn't get chosen again. You know, he's got the whole world. Oh, yeah, he's gone. But yeah, those are the days. Anyway, how's your pencil box coming on?
So I think I'm about done. So there we go. So I used one of the little die cut pop out elements on the top, just wrapped a little bit of ribbon round, made my lovely rainbow, and then so it's my pencil pot.
Fabulous. So much fun. And the kind of thing that you can create with this collection as well. We're at 35% of the stock has gone. We don't officially launch it for another 2.5 hours. So you can imagine by the time we do launch it, it is going to be flying out the door. Stephen just saying, ordered mine yesterday, just can't wait to receive it. Rosalind, the paper is so colourful, so upbeat. And Send Paper Hugs is saying, the Eurocraft box, extra paper pads and other miscellaneous shopping done. Boom. If you do, by the way, this is $27.99 or $31.96. If you do want to go for the original Year of Craft, I won't open it all up here, but what I will do is show you. It's massive, right? So the original Year of Craft, it's 3 drawers basically of craftability. You've got paper and card in here. You've got a template. You've got 4 embossing folders. You've got 1, 4, 8, 7, 11, 15. I mean, there's tons. There's tons of metal dies in here. You've got loads of stamps. Loads of stamp and die sets. You've got ribbons and embellishments. You've got your project ring binder included in there as well, and of course your magazine. It is absolutely huge, and as I say, the great thing is you'll get all the inspiration. You've got your little, your rather large folder in there as well. So basically, as you collect these Year of Crafts, you will be able to pop them all into your folder, so that you will literally have year-round ideas of things to make from, Christmas right through to Easter, right through to summertime cards, right through to Halloween, and back along, and basically everything in between, from your congratulations cards to your birthday cards to wedding cards. And it's not just cards, of course, as well, as we've seen all sorts of different projects in there. It really is a super collection to go for. That's the original one. I'm glad I didn't try and add them up. 2,150 elements. I should have just read the screen. It's £150 or $200. However, platinum price $119.99 or $159.96. Whoever had to sit through and count those, congratulations, because that must have taken blooming ages. Also, just to mention, we've got the brand new paper pads on the show for you as well. So if you want to jump in and grab these, you can do. You pick a mixed paper pad. So this is your 8x8 size again. Gorgeous. All the colours of the rainbow right there. So 36 sheets once again. 240 GSM. And as you can see, all beautifully double-sided in all of those beautiful colours of the rainbow. So if you want to kind of make your Year of Craft go even further, add that into your basket for $10.39 or $11.96 if you're platinum. And then the 48 sheet paper pad, again 8x8 in size, but this is again those beautiful designs, just so cheery, so sunny, and I love the florals, but my favourite's coming up in just a second. Oh, I love that as well, the little what's the little paint splodges that you've got going on there. But where is it? There it is. Come on, is that not just a smile in a paper pad? I absolutely love the rainbows. There's Michelle's favourite going on there. Absolutely stunning colours. And again, you're going to get this for just £7.99 or $10.36 today if you're a platinum member. So lots to pop into your baskets, lots to check out. And the word on the street is it's super busy right now. So if there is something that you fancy, don't wait till later on, because chances are it could be gone. Whatever it is you want, get it in your cart, get it in your basket now. If you've already got it there, we'll give you a couple of minutes to check out, and we will be right back where we'll be chatting to our very special guest. We're back in 2.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. There are plastic shims sized to work with a whole range of Gemini machines. We have some awesome deals going, so visit Crafters Companion website and find out more.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome back. Lots of you checking out your baskets during that little break, and it is a good thing to do because it's going to be a busy old day. That Year of Crafts brand new box, I have a feeling, is going to be flying out of the door, even more so than it is right now. And those deals on the cartload goodies as well. Amazing. But over the course of the next 10 minutes, we are going to be chatting to a very special guest. For those of you who are in the UK, you'll know, I'm sure, of a show called The Great British Sewing Bee, and delighted to say that from that show, joining us this morning, or indeed this afternoon, we've got the wonderful Adam Brooks. He's going to be with us for the next 10-15 minutes or so. How are you, Adam?
I'm very well, Ben. It's fantastic to be here, and I can't wait to get shown you what I've got to demo today.
Yeah, it's so lovely to have you with us. And I know you've been enjoying the show so far, but it's lovely to have you now in front of the camera. So let's get you started with what you're going to show us. And as you sort of start getting demoing, we'll delve in and find out a little bit more about you. But what are you going to be showing us over the course of the next 10 minutes or so? Yeah, well, I'm going to be showing us this fantastic tool, and as a sewer, cutting out is one of the most tedious things. Yeah. But this tool is an absolute life changer when it comes to sewing, and will help you get your sojo back for sure if you're losing it. Yeah, you were talking about mojos and stuff. We call it a sojo in the sewing world. This is absolutely fantastic because it allows you to cut a number of different shapes really quickly and efficiently, but also really accurately, which is really important. So just to give you an overview, it's all marked in different increments, and it's marked in half inches up to the inch. You'll see these numbers on the very bottom here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 8. So you can cut, a 3-inch strip, or you can cut a 4-inch diamond maybe. Yeah. You can even cut circles on it, and this is the most exciting thing for me. So yeah, you can be cutting your bias strips. It's really good when you're patchworking and quilting. With the circles, you could be maybe cutting some things, I don't know, to create snowmen with the holiday seasons coming up. Love that idea. You can really use your imagination with it as well. So I've got some fantastic fabric today. This is called Enchanted Forest. Yes. I love it. It's got these little leaping hares and peacocks and all sorts. So basically I'm going to be showing, I've cut these squares already, and you can see how many I've cut from one pass. It's just amazing. So I've made, do you like my little bag? Oh, that's really super cute.
I've knocked this up this morning and it holds my rotary cutter fabulously.
I love that. You just knocked that up this morning.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Shape Creator allows you to cut it so quickly that you can get on with sewing the project. We all want to be at the machine as sewers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Now, just a bit of health and safety first. When we are using a rotary cutter, make sure, you know, that you're always cutting away from you. And when you're not using the tool, to make sure that you've put the safety guard on.
Okay.
This is a 45mm rotary cutter. So here we are, Enchanted Forest. Now what I've done, I've cut a bit out there because I've used it for the bag, you see.
See what you've done.
But I've got to use this side.
Got a little bit overexcited.
Yeah. Now, what we've got here, I've just folded it in half, selvage to selvage, you selve edges. So you've got that prepared.
Yeah.
So that it's going to fit under the mat nicely. Now we've got lots of markings and references on the mat, which is absolutely fantastic. So we've got a 0 line here, which will allow me then to cut a set width of strip. So if I line that 0 mark up, you've got a line along the bottom as well. If I just take it off there, you might be able to see that line at the bottom. I'm going to line that up with the very bottom of the fabric.
Yeah.
So it's nice and flush. And then I've got my 0 mark there. So now what I do is I just take my rotary cutter, making sure that I've got that nice and lined up. There's a little diamond groove here, so you're going to get into the groove.
Get into the groove.
Oh, you love a song, don't you?
I love a little tune. You set me up for that. I know why you did it. He said it and he glanced across to this side of the studio as if to say, I know this guy already. I set him up like that and he'll sing it. How long have you been, obviously we're getting lots of messages coming in, by the way, people who've seen you on the sewing bee. When did your love of soft craft start, Adam?
Well, I started sewing as a kid, around my nan's house at a weekend, and she'd encourage me to kind of get creative and crafty, making costumes and stuff. I love musicals and theatre, so I was always interested in costume, that side. And asked my mum for an overlocker when I was about 14, and she hadn't got a clue what one was. To be honest, I hadn't at that age. I just knew it finished your clothes off nicely, professionally on the inside. And that was that, really. And then, I hadn't sewn for a long, long time. And then, of course, the pandemic hits, and what a wonderful time to craft.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people found their craft, if you like, during that time, didn't they? Or decided that they were going to take up a hobby. And I think a lot of people did turn to craft, didn't they?
Exactly.
And for you, did that rekindle your love of soft craft?
Absolutely, and I've loved it more and more. I've got into vintage machines, and I've got a little Singer featherweight, so I love doing my little patchwork and quilting on that kind of stuff, and then making a lot of different dressmaking stuff. And I'm getting ready now, and this is just going to be a life changer because I'm going to make people stuff for Christmas, and it's just going to be great. So
and you're genuinely uber excited about this, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Right, so this can cut lots of different shapes, from squares, then of course from that you can cut triangles, and you can kind of create your half square triangles, which is what I've kind of done on the bag. But it can also cut diamonds and hexagons, which are notoriously a little bit more difficult to cut. With this tool, an absolute breeze, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some markings on here, and I've got a 60-degree line. So I'm wanting to line these reference points up. So I'm going to line my 60-degree line up here now with that bottom of the fabric. So I've cut the strip at 4 inches. I'm just going to line it up there, and then I've got my 0 mark, and I'm just going to bring that to that top corner so that I'm going to get a nice diamond shape cut out of this now, all right? So I'm lining that up nicely, good stuff. Now, you don't always have to go from the diamond. When you get a bit more used to it, you can just get into the groove.
I won't sing it again, don't worry.
But there we are, we're lined up now, and I'm at the 0 mark. Okay, so I'm just going to put a cut in there. And I'm cutting multiple layers here, okay? That's lovely, I know that's gone through. Now, because we cut a width of 4 inches, we're gonna do the same again. We're gonna cut at 4 inches, and this is gonna give me a lovely diamond. Wonderful stuff. So if I just remove the shape creator there, we'll be able to see, look at that.
Perfect.
We've got perfect diamonds. And I've cut quite a few there as well. So when you're patchworking, piecing things together, it speeds up the process, but you know you're getting a nice shape, a nice accurate shape. Right, so now what I'm going to do is demonstrate how to turn that into a hexagon. And these can be quite, again, if you were trying to measure it with just a ruler, it's difficult. Because you've got the grooves all the way along, you don't have to keep moving the ruler. You could keep it positioned, and I'll show you that now, to do 2 different cuts. So with a hexagon, what we've got, we know the magic number with this so far has been 4 because we've cut everything at 4 inches. We just need to halve that number now to take a little bit off each side. So, well, half of 4 is 2. I'm going to get a reference mark here, so I'm lining up my 2 mark with those corners there now, which is fantastic. So I've got it nice and lined up, and then I'm just going to cut half of that either side. So if I just make sure it's lined up properly there, which is fantastic. We're just going to cut a little bit off. So if I cut now 2 inches either side, so it'll be at the 0 mark. And then we'll cut at the 4 mark there. Okay, just a nice bit of pressure. If you're just starting out using this tool, maybe just cut 1 or 2 layers, and the more confident you get, you'll be able to cut a few more layers as well. And that should, there we go, give you a nice hexagon. And of course, we've got these nice triangles as well. You could use those, don't throw anything away, because you're then going to be able to create some nice shapes and stuff like that. So yeah, that is how to cut your diamonds and your hexagons as well. Now, we can cut more shapes. We've got time to cut. Have we got time to throw some shapes, Ben?
Throw some shapes. That's it. I love it. Always up for throwing a few shapes.
We're on fire today.
Yeah, do it.
So I've got this contrasting fabric here. So you know, you could then, when you start to piece them, you can get some really lovely effects. With half square triangles, you could position those in different ways, and you can get like a windmill effect. You can get diamonds, nebulas, all sorts of really nice quilting effects. The same with your hexagons and stuff like that. So I've lined this up self edge to self edge again, and then we can fold it again if we wish to get our strips. So let's just cut another strip here. So I'll demonstrate now just quickly what I mean about not having to move the ruler.
Okay.
And this is really important if you're cutting lots of different strips. I said ships then. I used to work on ships.
You could probably cut a ship out of there, couldn't you, if you wanted?
All right, so like if I wanted, I don't know, a couple of 2-inch strips, I could cut one there, and then I could cut at my 2-inch here and get into. I can't get into the groove, Ben. Right, there we are, we're in. And then I'd just go along 2 more, so that'd be 4. So there we go. I've got another one there. You just have to be careful that you get the very beginning sometimes. It just takes a little bit getting used to, but there we go. You see perfect strips, and that'll be perfect for your kind of binding with your quilting projects and things like that. So there we go. Right, let me show you quickly how to cut a circle, because this is fantastic.
Oh yeah, a lot of people, loads of people actually saying how much they're loving watching you. Lots of people as well chatting about the items that you've now got at your disposal, and how much easier like soft craft and sewing is compared to I imagine what it was when you started.
Well, yeah, I mean, my auntie used to do a bit of sewing as a kid, and when she saw us all using the rotary cutters, she said, you know, what are these rotary cutters, or pizza cutters as she called them? She said, we never had them in my day.
Yeah.
You know, but
back in my day.
Back in my day. Yeah, exactly. So, right, on each of the corners, they're rounded.
Yeah.
And you'll see, if I just put this underneath to make it a little bit clearer, you've got like a 3-inch circle that you can cut in. Basically, what it allows you to do is cut a quarter of the circle. So you've got 3-inch there, your 2-inch one, going round and around. That's probably another song. Don't start singing, Ben. 1-inch circle and your 4-inch. So this is just fantastic, right? Because circles are hard to cut. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. Let's cut a 3-inch circle. So what I've done is I've folded the fabric in half and then in half again. And I'm going to use that corner there where the fold is to line it up with that 90-degree angle on the tool. So we just line up those lines, okay? And as you can see, if I make the cut along here, you're going to get well, a quarter of a circle, and then when it's opened out, you'll have a full circle, hopefully. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. It's probably better to use a smaller rotary cutter for this part. You could mark it with a tailor's chalk or an invisible pen, and then you could cut it with scissors. Or just for speed today, I'm going to cut it with my rotary cutter. Just make sure your hand's arched, because you don't want it flat in case of any kind of accident. I'm just going to go through there. A nice amount of pressure, and hopefully that will cut that off. It has done, all right? And then magically,
come on, here we
as
go.
we open it,
drum roll, please.
Whee, we've got a circle.
That's brilliant. Fantastic.
But it's fantastic. And what I was saying earlier, with the holiday season coming up, like, just an idea, you could cut like circles at different sizes, use it to applique, and maybe make some snowmen, maybe. I don't know whether it's for a textile kind of card, or whether it's to applique onto a quilt or a quilt block, but the options are endless, really. But what I love about this tool, Ben, is it just makes the cutting out so easy, and particularly if you're a beginner, it's so easy to follow. All of the instructions are on the side as well as on the packaging, but they're there telling you exactly what you need to do. It makes it so easy. It's a joy to use, and I've really enjoyed using it.
Well, I tell you what, everyone has really enjoyed watching you as well. And like you said, the great thing is, of course, is you've got like a, you know, tools like this. If you are starting off in your soft craft journey, you've got items like this which are going to make it a lot easier for you. I must just ask you a few questions, because there's loads of love coming in, and lots of people chatting about the Great British Sewing Bee. I suppose one general question about that: how was the whole? Well, how did you get involved, and how was the whole process for you? I think kind of sums up the questions that are coming in.
Yeah, well, it was over the pandemic, really, and sewing scrubs. I saw on the news, Ben, that people were getting involved sewing for the NHS, and I thought, I could do that. I've got an overlocker and sewing machine sat there. So I got back in contact with a friend of mine that was sewing some scrubs. I said, how can I get involved? And she was like, well, you can sew some scrubs with me. And that's how it kind of all started again. And then I was like, oh, do you know what? I might make a dress, as you do. So I did, and, you know, really got back into it over the pandemic. And then my friend said, you should apply for this, and sent me the link to said show. And I said, oh, I'll never get on there in a million years. And then sent it as, not as a joke, because, you know, it's a bit more serious than that, but I did it more to please her. And I went through all of the audition rounds and was lucky enough to get on. And what a fantastic experience it was. Everyone was so lovely, and it was lovely to be around creative people, and creative people that sew, because sewing can be a solitary thing. And yeah, it was just really cool.
Oh, well, there's so much love coming in for you. So if you want to know what your favourite musical is.
Oh, my favourite musical. Oh, it's going to have to be... I love West Side Story.
Oh, that's a great one.
West Side Story. I love Gypsy, actually, if you know that one.
Oh, yeah.
I love a lot of the old ones. My Fair Lady. I love all the costumes, the period costume especially.
And have you made a lot of costumes, did you say then?
I have done a little bit, yeah, and I think I'm going to be doing some work over Christmas on pantomime.
Oh, no, you're not.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh, yes, I am.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I know what makes you tick, then.
I tell you what, if you're ever back in here, Bagsy the show when Adam's next in, because I tell you what, you and I already can see this. Oh, I love the fact that you're making panto costumes as well, because I've done a few pantos over the years, and you have so much fun coming up with costumes of that, I guess.
Oh yeah, well it'd be more like the alterations, fittings, repairs throughout the season, working on it. But yeah, I mean the dames' costumes are always fab. Yeah, so it'll be good to do this year.
Oh,
absolutely.
amazing. Well, Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really good fun. You definitely deserve to come and have a bit of a rest. Join me over on the sofa in just a few moments' time. Any more questions, by the way, because Adam's going to be with us till the end of the show, so anything else you want to ask, feel free to fire those questions in. And lots of love, as I say, coming in about Adam. We'll read out more of your comments very shortly indeed. But if you've got items in your basket right now, let's give you the opportunity to get those baskets checked out. And we'll come back in just a couple of moments. We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Lots of lovely comments coming through. Jennifer saying, great job, Adam. Thank you, Adam, says Rosalind Russell. And Evelyn says, I like Adam. He has a nice, calm voice. It makes me wish I sewed.
Oh, well, there you go. You want to see me on a Friday night when I'm having a few drinks? I'm not so calm then.
Oh, dear. And Katie just said, where was this system when I was sewing for my 7 kids? I made their PJs, quilts for my twins. It took me years. They weren't happy with teddy bears when I finally finished it for their 16th birthday. I think it's fair to say, as we chatted about, things have come on leaps and bounds, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely. And that tool just makes it so much easier. It makes it a joy to sew. It actually makes things a lot easier. And when things are easier, they're accessible and they're fun. And it's really important that it's all of those things.
Yeah. Well, talking about accessible and fun, we're going to move on to one of the items which we're going to be bringing you on Cartload a little bit later on. The Cartload show tonight is going to be amazing. I know we've had some amazing Cartload shows over the last month, with a couple of them, of course, falling during our sweet 16th birthday. But tonight's, again, is going to be phenomenal. I urge you to shop the show nice and early if you can't be with us, and grab those deals, because you've got deals like this one, where we're bringing you best price ever on the Floral Animal Dyes collection. This is a stunning collection, and I remember when we launched this, because I remember thinking to myself, you kind of try and picture it in your mind's eye and you think, will this really work? And then when I saw the actual dyes themselves, absolutely blown away by the designs that you get within this collection. Tonight, you're going to be blown away by the price, because it's a £40 or just over $50 bundle. Look at the deal you're getting. It's a 70% saving. Best ever price if you're platinum, under £10 for one of the, I think, most original die sets that we've done. $12.43 if you're platinum as well. Already the stock of this is dwindling. But in case you haven't seen them, let's get Michelle to have a look through them, go through them and show you how you can be using these. Don't forget as well, if you've got any questions over the course of the final 25 minutes or so, you can get those in. Any more you want to ask Adam, or any questions from Michelle as well, do get those questions in on Facebook and YouTube. But what about this collection, Michelle? It's it's unique, isn't it? I've never seen anything quite like it.
No, I haven't, and I absolutely adore this collection. It is definitely something totally different. So today I'm going to use the Floral Butterfly.
Yeah.
And I just look, so it has your back piece, so your matte layer, and then this beautiful intricate die with the flowers on one side and the butterfly on the other. They're just beautiful. Like you said, really different to something, well, to anything I've seen before.
Yeah.
So I've brought a piece of just plain a white stamping card in, and I've got some of my water reactive inks. I've got lemon tonic, straw bale, and the orange. So I'm just going to ink up this this back piece of card.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep I get fingerprints everywhere, so I'm trying to keep.
You get what?
I get fingerprints as soon as I open, right, an ink pad. I've got ink on me before I've even touched it.
Don't get it on the counter. John will be in.
I know. I've done it before.
Do get it on the counter. John will be in.
So I'm going to go in with my orange first,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just going to start. So I always use these circle ones because, for one, I'm pants with the square ones that are rectangles.
Did you just say you're pants?
I'm pants with them.
Great.
So I'm too heavy-handed. So if I use the square one, you can guarantee I end up with a line.
Yeah.
So it's purely because I'm heavy-handed.
Do you even use your circle one for bigger backgrounds as well then? Because I hear some of our crafters use like the circle ones for smaller and then like the oblong / square / rectangle one.
Yeah, I do.
Like the bigger.
If I want to cover a big area, I will use the square / rectangle because it's obviously a bigger pad, so you can cover more quicker. So now I'm going to go in with my lemon tonic. You don't have to be too specific where you're putting these. You know, depending on how you want your butterfly to ink up.
That's it again, isn't it? The kind of thing that if you are new to the channel and you're new to papercraft, you don't have to worry about being sort of level 10 crafter here. You can just have a bit of fun with your colours, see what works for you.
Absolutely.
Have a bit of a mix and match around, isn't it really? Play, as Jan would say.
Yeah,
have
well,
a play.
that's it. And that's what I always say. I know I joke about what not to do with Michelle and stuff, but I think it's... yeah, it is definitely a segment we should do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's good to see when someone else goes a little bit wrong, because we all do, and how to rectify it if we have gone wrong. So, you know, you don't have to be a level 10 crafter. You can be a level 1 crafter like me.
A level what? You're level. What are you talking about? This is. Well, if you're level 1, I don't know what level I am. Minus 50, probably.
So I'm going to go just over that join there. Just want it to blend a little bit more. So I'm quite happy with that. Because I'm going to die cut it out, I don't have to be too particular about making sure it's blended perfectly or there's no little patchy bits, because once you see how we cut it out, none of that will make a difference.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I was using that as a background, I'd be a lot more careful doing it, but as is, but I'm not. So
big size dies as well, these, aren't they?
yes, they are. So we'll do it that way. So I'm just going to tape it down.
Do you do any paper craft, Adam?
I do enjoy a little bit actually, not so much die cutting, but with other machines.
Yeah.
I find it really inspiring, and I quite like to do it to complement my soft craft as well.
Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? All of the different you know, crafts that we've got available. Do you do any soft craft, Michelle, on the flip side of that?
I don't. I actually used to work for as a machinist for Burberry's.
Oh, did you?
So,
oh.
yeah, at one point I was very good.
Adam's eyes have just lit up over here.
I need an assistant panto.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm just going to say that. No, you don't. I haven't sewn for years, but I did love it. I was very good. Yes, thank you very much.
That's fantastic.
That's very good.
They're wanting freebies in the gallery now. Oh, dear.
Yes, but that was something I did as I'd left school, so we're going back, a good 10 years.
You laugh first.
Yeah, I couldn't even get that sentence out without laughing, could I?
I want to say you and I are similar age, aren't we?
We are. I think we're exactly the same age.
Are we? What,
Yeah.
30?
39.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'm 35.
Gosh. So there you go. So look how I've just got that one wing in the orange and then it's sort of faded out. I love that effect. So I'm going to bring in some black card. Actually,
Yeah.
I've got a little piece of glitter card here. I've just found it underneath and I'm debating whether I want that underneath instead. So I'm going to cut that out instead. The good thing about working here is you find all sorts of bits of card and bits of exciting stuff.
That's it. Just look in the gubbins box.
Yeah.
As it's called.
Yeah. That's how I discovered that piece of paper from the Year of Craft last week.
Yeah.
Someone must have used some of the pad and it was just underneath the counter here and I was like, oh, I need to use that in something. So
They say never chuck anything away, right?
No, that's it. We all have a huge box with all sorts of bits and bobs. We all have one, bits and bobs, buttons, random stuff that people are throwing away and you're like, oh no, put that in my box.
Yeah.
So we all have one of those.
More love as well for the circle blending tool. I would say majority of people watching today prefer the circle blending tool. And Rosalind's saying, if you don't have this set, get it at this price. I paid 3 times this for this particular set. Can I just say as well, thank you to the Debbie's just come in and noticed the facial hair, which I'm going, huh? But basically, what we're doing, no one's commented on this in the socials. I'm very disappointed because Joe's obviously shaved, as you saw, and we've shaved, and we're all growing tashes for Movember, and we're raising money for Crohn's and colitis, which is the charity which Craig supports. So I'll put some details up on my social page a little bit later on, but that's the reason if you see some really, you'll see our mugshots up there as well. So I'm doing it with Joe, John, Jake, and Johnny. It looks like a scene from Crime Watch. So that will be going up later on, and John's just come in. I'm going to shave this off. Yeah, that's not allowed. I know that's, well, it is allowed actually. You are allowed, no? No. John, are you coming in, are you? No. Oh, you're not? Okay. Later. Okay. You were approaching me in a very threatening manner then. That's not allowed. I was just backing off just a little bit. And all right, so I'll shave it off later. But it's not bad, that, is it, for 4 days? Thanks for all the comments, everyone. Anyway, how are you getting on, Michelle?
I'm getting on fine. So what I was just doing is, on this side, there's 3 little butterflies, and I don't know if you can see them. I just lifted their wings up because, you don't glue that little bit down. And then on this side, the whole wing comes. Can you see those little butterflies on this side? I've just lifted their wings up because I don't want to glue them down. So I'm going to go in with my dotty tape pen. And I'm just going to put that piece of card there because I don't want to glue that wing down. So, nice and gently. Just glue that with the dotty.
Thank you to Nicola. He said, wow, Ben, your moustache looks really good. Thanks, Nicola.
It's looking very dapper.
I want to grow facial furs like Adam.
Like me?
Yeah, that is a strong look. I like your facial.
Yeah, it gets a little bit out of control at times. It's going grey, Ben. I'm getting older.
No, it's not.
I've got a few wispy ones.
Have you?
Yeah, a few silver highlights.
Silver highlights. You have to get in there with the like mascara or something.
I thought you were going to say like rotary cutter.
Rotary cutter. Yeah. Don't do that at home. Oh dear. Yeah, hopefully by the end of the month, this will be that.
Come on, you can do it, Ben. Come on, lad.
Come on, grow. Oh dear.
No, I think that's fantastic what you're doing to raise money. It's good to do, but I'm just so conscious of not having one. I hate being clean shaven.
Yeah, I can't believe Joe shaved his off, if I'm being honest with you, because we chatted about doing it for a while. And I've known Joe without facial hair, so I it's not as big of a shock. But when we chatted about doing it, I thought there's no way Joe's going to do it, and he's
done that. Fantastic.
He says he's a bit cold in the face now, is the thing.
Well, it is getting colder now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Not the time to be shaving off your facial fur.
It is, I must admit, it is strange seeing Joe with no facial hair.
Have you worked with him this week?
Yeah. I was with him on the day that he did it as well.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, so when he shaved it all off and he came back out of the room, I literally double took him because I couldn't quite believe it. It was definitely a bit strange.
He'll be growing his back as soon as he can, from what he's told me.
Oh, bless him.
Imagine if it never grew back, said Johnny.
Can you imagine? He looks
Younger.
really weirdly younger. So I'm just putting together a stepper card. So I got some of our lovely farmhouse paper there. I'm just going to mat and layer it onto some of our, not with the dotty, to our yellow. So that's from the Sunflower 12 by 12 textured cardstock pad we've got. So I just thought this butterfly doesn't need much behind it to make it look amazing.
No.
And I don't want anything to take away from it. So I'm just a nice simple stepper card.
Well, with the detail of the die and the beautiful colours that you use as well, like you say, it's all sort of takes care of itself almost a little bit, doesn't it?
It really does. And that's how easy they are to use. I've just inked my background up. Just having a fight with my tape pen, excuse me. So inking the background up, and I love how the effect of inking that corner in a contrasting colour, so like I've done the orange, just makes it a little bit different, stand out a little bit. So I'll get this on the front, flick your tape pen. There we go. And then I'm going to raise this up with some foam pads. But look how beautiful it looks against that glitter.
Yeah.
I definitely prefer it to against the black.
I like the way that you did and created that sort of random background as well, because again, just choosing the different colours next time, you never quite know how the butterfly is going to turn out, or whatever creature it is that you're using. So it's quite exciting as well, isn't it?
It really is. So just randomly putting colours on your background, and then once, because obviously you haven't cut it out yet.
Yeah.
And then when you do, it just looks fabulous. So I'm just brought in a little sentiment. So these are our essentials, what they're called.
Oh,
we've got them on. We've had them on all week. Can't remember what they're called.
I've not been in. Mix and match sentiments today.
Yes, that's it. And I love these. I've rediscovered them. There's quite a few sentiments, and they're all fabulous.
Yeah.
So I think I've used them on literally everything I've done this week.
Your dotty tape pen there.
Yeah, dotty tape pen again. But it's funny, you discover something that you haven't used for a while.
Yeah. And then you don't stop using it.
So when you've figured out which way it goes round, oh, it's there, look. I'm trying to put it on the top.
It's like a little crafty jigsaw, isn't it?
Yeah. So special friend. And it's funny how I always choose the butterfly to do. You know, you give me a set of anything, and then I choose the butterfly.
Yeah, butterflies are sort of a crafter's favourite, really, isn't it?
They really are. Butterflies are just fabulous.
I think you've got the two main things combined there, butterflies and flowers, combined in one beautiful die.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
The stag's stunning as well, by the way. If you've not seen that, we'll show you that in more detail later on.
It really is. They all are.
Yeah, they are.
It was hard to...
Really wonderful set. Unique.
Oh. So I'm actually going to put my foam pads there.
Or just to reiterate for Send Paper Hugs has just said, I missed hearing where that paper's from, Michelle.
So that is from the Farmhouse collection.
Yeah.
That paper pad that I've used there. So I just need to move them up a little bit.
Lots of lovely comments coming through. We'll recap on a few of those very shortly. Got the demo of the show vote coming up too. Who won the demo of the week/month last week? Bernie.
Yeah. So there we go. A lovely simple stepper card, but you don't need much more with that die because they're just absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
Really
super
are.
cute. I love it. Great collection as well, because you've got the butterfly in there, you've got the stag there as well, you've got that stunning hair, and then you've got the wolf as well, which is gorgeous. Thank you for all the comments now coming in. Send Paper Hug saying, Ben, yes, someone commented this morning that your tash is looking better than Joe's. Ben, I wasn't going to comment, says Gilmore, but I didn't want you to feel self-conscious, lol. And Katie says, how can we support this, Ben? What can we do to help? We will basically stay tuned. I'll put something up on my social page, on my Facebook page later on. I know Joe's going to do the same as well, but we will be giving you all the details you need over the course of the month, and we'll be posting pictures as well, so you can help us raise a bit of money for a great cause, which, as we said, is a cause close to Craig's heart as well. And by the way, he is on the mend. I know a lot of you are still asking. He is feeling and looking a lot better, so it's all good news as far as he is concerned as well. Right, we are going to do the demo of the show. So let's have a look at the two cards that Michelle has made over the course of the last hour and 20. What do you fancy then? Take us through them, Michelle, if anyone's missed these.
So, number one is my pencil pot from the Year of Craft box. And then number two is that beautiful butterfly.
One for the pencil pot, two for that beautiful butterfly. Nicola, what are you having? Nicola's going for the pencil pot. Johnny? Oh, he's going for the butterfly. Adam, you can have a vote, one or two.
Oh, I'm going to go for the pencil pot.
The pencil pot, just pencil pot. I would have to say the pencil pot is my favourite.
I like the pencil pot.
Yeah, our votes don't count, of course. It's down to you at home. So get those votes in. We'll give you 3 or 4 minutes or so to get those votes in, and we'll announce the winner in just a few moments' time. One thing just to chat about before the end of the show is the Year of Craft, brand new, launching today. I can't believe I'm going to fire this figure at you. 40% of the stock has already gone. It does not launch officially for another hour and 35 minutes. So that's 3 o'clock here in the UK. Now these times are wrong, aren't they? So that will be 11 o'clock. So currently it's is it 9 o'clock? It's 9:25 East Coast. 9:25. So people are just getting up East Coast, just after 5 o'clock West Coast. So if you think how many people aren't awake right now, think how busy it's going to get later on for you. So get this deal now if you want to grab it. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, it's just after 9 o'clock East Coast. Just after 6 a.m, isn't it? West Coast. So this is super busy. Could sell out during the show. £27.99 or £31.96. It is the Let's Party collection. It's got 145 elements. You've got that booklet in there, of course, as well, which we'll have another look at to give you loads of ideas, hints, tips and inspiration. And as I say, don't forget, if you haven't got any of the previous Year of Crafts, you don't have to worry about having the whole collection to be able to use this. It's a standalone collection, but I truly believe if you come in and grab this, you'll probably come back and grab the other collections as well. But let's have a look through the box with Michelle. For people who missed it earlier on, Michelle, what are we going to get for our money?
You're going to get bang for your bucks, is what you're going to get.
I love it.
So, a Year of Craft. So straight away, you've got beautiful inspiration before you've even opened the box. So once you open your box, lovely drawers, and go perfectly with your main one. Stack them all up together. Beautiful tissue paper. Open it up and straight away you've got your creative ideas, a Year of Craft book. This, let me just move that for you for a minute. This is just amazing. So straight away you've got your welcome, you've got your index, shows you what's in your kit, everything that you get. And then as you flick through each little bit, there it is.
Yeah.
But see, I changed it up. I used the rainbow, so you don't have to. I mean, you can absolutely go for that, but you don't have to change the papers up. It's entirely up to you. I love that as well. But see, that's a bit more advanced. So we had the pencil pot, which was for a beginner. Then you've got the matchbook notelet holder, so that's intermediate. And then when you get a bit more confident, if you are a beginner, you've got there an advanced desk tidy. But all with instructions, really good instructions to help you. My favourite paper. Yeah, to help you. So there's a twist and pop there. No line colouring. Oh, that's fabulous to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, so what you do is you ink your image up.
Yeah.
And stamp it out, and then stamp it out again, and then stamp it out again. And when you've barely got an image there, then colour it in. And once you've coloured it in, you're not going to see your outline. So it's very much no line colouring.
Okay.
So it's simple as that. So when people say, oh, I can't do that, I wouldn't know how to do that, that's just how easy it is, and that's all
in there,
here.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So there's your iris folding. Lots of, there's the cake box. Lots more. I love those balloon dies in there. And again, yeah, cake box again. That cake box again, look, it's tormenting us.
Yeah.
So lots, and just in this one, you can see how much inspiration and ideas that you've got.
I think you should make it into a cheese box. It would be more like a wedge of cheese. That sort of size would be good.
That would be an
acceptable. You need to make multiple
for
cake, but cheese is good. Cheese and cake.
Yes, definitely.
Look at the rainbow. This is lush.
I love this. So beautiful little die set, and those balloons are fabulous because they've got your mat as well. And then obviously your little hearts all die cut out of that, and that would be brilliant to use your little hearts in a little shaker element. So that's all your dies, and then your envelopes and card blanks. So you're getting 3 different sizes, so you're getting 6 of each. So you've got 18 cards, 18 envelopes. But obviously, you know, you've got your own cards at home, so you know you can make many, many, many more from this box. And there's that lovely cake box stencil.
Yeah.
And then we have those. Let me bring
all
up
the stamps as well, isn't there, of course?
Yes. So these, so these are the, you can see it on that. The Lee Holland. I love this little piggy.
Oh, yeah, cute.
Let me turn it around for you. A little piggy with a balloon. That is just adorable. Because you tend to find like bears and rabbits and stuff, but a little piggy. You don't normally get them, really, do you? Little piggy.
Little piggy.
Little pig, let me in. I'm sorry, I had to say that. It was going round and round in my head every time I said piggy.
Little pig, let me in. Oh, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in.
That's it, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, I won't just randomly, well, I am just randomly spouting words out, you know, that's what I do.
It's been one of those shows there, isn't it, really?
Yeah. So the ribbon, beautiful satin ribbon.
Yeah.
3 lots of ribbon in 3 different widths. And then let me bring a white piece of card in for you to see this better. So lots of sentiments on there. Celebrating you, a gift just for you, a little box of wishes, and our favourite Happy Cake Day. So lots of lovely sentiments. And then, so we've got those lovely stencils.
Gorgeous.
Again. And then we'll quickly flick through these paper pads for you. There's those little pop-out flowers. The
beautiful.
Rainbows and the cloud. And then all these beautiful papers.
Great designs, great colours, aren't they?
Beautiful, really beautiful. Those, Ben's favourite, look, Yay! They are beautiful.
They are stunning.
My favourite.
Yay!
Just all so bright and cheery.
Yeah.
They really are. And then the whole rainbow of card in there.
Phenomenal.
Look at that. Just beautiful.
That is why 40% of the stock has gone. More will continue to go as we head towards the official launch in an hour and a half's time. If you want to get this collection now, £27.99 or $31.96 is the deal. And make sure you do, because you know how busy it's going to get when we launch it officially at 3 o'clock this afternoon, 11 o'clock East Coast. What was the winner of the demo of the show, though, I hear you cry? Ooh, it was close apparently, but the winner number 2.
Oh, the butterfly.
The butterfly wins it. That was Johnny's favourite. So yes, there we go. There we go. Bit of a turn up for the books there, I think. I think the majority of us thought the pencil box was going to be there. But there you go.
But those dies are lovely.
Michelle, thank you so much. Really enjoyed Wake Up Call. When are you back?
Next week now.
Okay.
I'm back up, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday.
All right, we will look forward to seeing you then. And also a massive thank you to our special guest as well, Adam Brooks, who we thoroughly enjoyed having here on Wake Up Call. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's been brilliant. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. I will see you again very soon. In fact, in an hour and a half's time with the lovely Debbie Fisher as we get ready to launch officially that brand new Year of Craft. Till then, make sure you check out your baskets and we'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.